A new book about Gwyneth Paltrow is calling Goop a toxic place to work. And as someone who also has worked for Martha Stewart, another highly successful woman, I was trying to compare my experience versus what was said about Gwyneth Paltrow and Goop. Amy Odell wrote a book called Gwyneth about Gwyneth Paltrow, and in it she says that Goop is a toxic workplace with high turnover rate. They call boss Gwyneth childish, erratic, perfectionist, and impatient. And Gwyneth has responded and said, like any workplace, there are toxic people. And because I have an issue with confronting people, maybe I didn't squash it fast enough and it filtered down to people. But she's like, Goop is a great place to work, which then had me thinking about Elise Ohanan, who was her right hand person at Goop, even hosted the podcast. She quit Goop and went on to do a Substack called Pulling the Thread. She's a brilliant person. She has talked about working at Goop in the past, and also she has talked about like parts of the toxic wellness culture there. So anyone knows, was Elise toxic or did she leave because it was toxic? Let me know. Then I started thinking about, hold on a second, because I worked at Martha Stewart. Martha is also a perfectionist. I was like, so what's the difference here? Martha is a perfectionist, much like Gwyneth Paltrow. The difference, Martha Stewart, was there was not a high turnover rate. The people that worked for Martha have literally been there decades. They were very faithful to Martha. And in turn, Martha was very faithful to them. I wouldn't call her erratic or childish. She's very much grounded and blunt. I couldn't help comparing my experience with working at Goop and Gwyneth Paltrow because they're both powerful women that I admire. But what do you think? Do you believe that Goop is a toxic workplace? And who would you rather work for, Martha or Gwyneth? Let me know in the comments.